Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Continuing our top 15 series, we've got something special lined up for you today. I know so many of you have been asking for a customer reviews analysis for this one. Well, we're finally doing it. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Opening things up, our first reviewer gives us their take.
This reviewer, after putting this multifunction printer through its paces for some time, found it to be a substantial upgrade from their previous equipment. Coming from a large, industrial-strength copier that had served them for years, our reviewer was immediately impressed with this new machine's performance. It delivers faster print speeds and a noticeably higher resolution, all while offering a comparable duty cycle to its much larger predecessor. The built-in scanner proved to be a real highlight, performing so well that it allowed this client to retire a high-quality standalone scanner, a welcome change that freed up valuable desk space. Setting up the device on a small, secured home network was a straightforward process. Even with a router that requires manual approval for new devices, the printer was easy to locate and authorize for a stable, hardwired connection. This client also tested the wireless printing function from a smartphone, confirming that it works seamlessly for quick jobs, even if it's not a feature they use regularly. The one major point of contention centers on the ink cartridges. The manufacturer appears to be pushing customers toward its own proprietary supplies through the use of a special chip. However, our reviewer notes that there are simple video tutorials online demonstrating how to transfer this chip to a third-party cartridge. For those who prefer to stick with genuine supplies, the high-capacity cartridges represent a significant upfront investment, but the cost per page is quite reasonable, making it a viable option. Overall, while the technology is a clear leap forward, making everyday tasks like copying much simpler, this client feels the company's approach to consumables remains a bit greedy.
Cool, let's uncover what our next reviewer has to say.
This reviewer shared their experience with a new multifunction printer, which they acquired primarily for everyday, normal printing tasks in their home or office. A key goal for their setup was to have the device hardwired to their network for stability, while still allowing the flexibility of printing wirelessly from mobile devices like phones and tablets through their router. Our reviewer notes that the initial setup process had a couple of minor hurdles that others might want to be aware of. To ensure a smooth installation, they found it necessary to completely uninstall the software and drivers for their old LaserJet all-in-one. This step was crucial to prevent both the user and the computer's operating system from getting confused between the new and old devices. Additionally, they recommend checking for and installing any available software updates right away to make sure the machine is running on the latest, most stable version from the get-go. Once those initial steps were taken, the rest of the installation was described as simple and easy. Since being set up, this client reports that the multifunction printer has been running like a champ, handling all their needs without any issues. The scanning function, a critical feature for an all-in-one unit, performs exactly as it is supposed to, delivering reliable results. Regarding the output, our reviewer did observe that the print quality can seem a bit on the light side. However, they believe this is likely a direct result of using the built-in toner-saving mode, which is a trade-off they seem happy to make. Most importantly, even in this economy mode, the text is still perfectly clear and readable for all their daily documents, making it a non-issue for their particular use case. Overall, the experience has been very positive after navigating the initial setup.
Excellent. Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer has found this printer to be generally reliable and effective in its primary functions, but there are some points worth noting regarding the user experience. Specifically, the integrated touch display presents a few challenges. A reviewer feels that the size of the display is a significant drawback. It's quite compact, which might not be a problem for everyone, but individuals with larger fingers, longer nails, or those who may experience some difficulty with fine motor control could find it frustrating to use. The smaller surface area makes accurately selecting options on the screen a bit of a chore, requiring extra focus and precision. Furthermore, the limited size of the display also impacts visibility. The information displayed can be somewhat difficult to discern, potentially requiring users to squint or strain their eyes, particularly in environments with less than ideal lighting. While the printer performs well in its core functions, this aspect of the design could be improved to offer a more comfortable and user-friendly experience overall. This client believes a larger, more responsive display would significantly enhance the product's usability.
That's all for today. If you like this, hit that like button and subscribe. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments.